On July 4th, 2026, the sky is dominated by a specific, high-tension configuration, making this a day of deep reflection and sudden movement. This orbital map shows the Sun at the 13th degree of Cancer, highlighting our need for family and emotional safety. But as it squares off with Saturn in Aries, it forces a direct confrontation between those private needs and our public, structural responsibilities. As that tension builds, Mars moves toward a conjunction with Uranus across the boundary of Taurus and Gemini. This creates a volatile energy that injects unexpected news and rapid changes of plan into the day. To translate this intricate celestial data down to the individual human level, spiritual guide Afif al-Qadamani maps out exactly how these planetary angles impact the daily life of every sign. This geometry tests our ability to hold on to our roots while adapting to necessary, rapid evolution. It asks if we can maintain our inner security, even when the external world demands a new direction. For Aries, your impulse for total independence collides with the Cancer Sun's focus on the home. Today asks you to bring your courage into the family circle, to heal an old story of belonging. Use the quiet influence of the Pisces moon to trade your usual defensive posture for empathetic listening. At work and in your relationships, a sincere apology or a moment of vulnerability will do more than force ever could. Taurus, with Uranus sitting in the final degrees of your sign, the pressure to break old habits is peaking. You are being pushed to realize that letting go of a rigid routine doesn't cost you your stability. It actually creates more room for you to breathe. While Venus and Jupiter in Leo encourage you to showcase your talents and enjoy the spotlight, you must weigh that desire for recognition against your long-term financial reality. Ensure your spending reflects your actual values, rather than a passing impulse for luxury. Gemini, Mars is accelerating your thoughts and pushing you to juggle multiple conversations at once. Because your nervous system is working at such high speed, you need to consciously schedule breaks to avoid total mental exhaustion by evening. The emotional depth of Cancer season is a reminder that not everything can be solved with a quick wit. Try to listen for the silence between words. You'll find that people are often saying the most when they aren't speaking at all. Cancer, as the Sun moves through your sign, you are the focal point of the day, naturally absorbing the emotional shifts of everyone around you. Leo, you face a pull between two worlds. While Venus and Jupiter make you magnetic and ready to lead, the heavy water energy of the Sun and Moon suggests a few hours of quiet retreat will give you the clarity that public applause cannot. Virgo, your analytical mind wants to fix every friction point you encounter, but the Moon in Pisces, sitting opposite your sign, suggests that some problems are better solved by stepping back and allowing the situation to settle on its own. Regardless of your element, the current sky forces us to abandon our default defenses. Growth today comes from trading technical control for a more deliberate, heart-centered empathy. Libra, you are balancing the needs of your career against your private emotional truth. This square between the Sun and Saturn warns you not to sacrifice your own well-being just to maintain a perfectly peaceful exterior for others. Scorpio, the alignment of the Sun and Moon heightens your natural intuition, allowing you to see through surface workplace power dynamics to the truth beneath. Sagittarius, your usual urge for the next big adventure needs to be directed inward today. The focus shifts to shared resources and the depth of your closest bonds, requiring you to trade your fiery momentum for a more grounded, intimate connection. Capricorn, with the Cancer Sun highlighting your relationships, your usual self-reliance is being challenged. Swap out harsh self-criticism for a more compassionate style of leadership, proving that you can be effective without being rigid. This timeline tracks Pluto's retrograde path over the first degrees of Aquarius, dismantling old rules regarding your identity. With the Moon entering Pisces, you are tasked with incorporating these shifts into your daily routines, ensuring new insights reflect how you actually live. Pisces, with the Moon in your sign, your sensitivity and imagination are at a peak. Under this double water energy, you are acting as the emotional anchor for the day, feeling everything with heightened clarity. To manage this intensity, you must connect your empathy to practical limits. Setting clear boundaries on your time and finances ensures that your natural generosity remains sustainable and doesn't lead to personal drain. As we look at the full zodiac, the takeaway is consistent. Real progression today depends on grounding your external ambitions in a sincere internal honesty about what you truly value. This specific configuration of the Sun, Moon, and Pluto marks a collective turning point. We invite you to take these insights and share this guidance with your own community as we navigate these changes together. For deeper research into your own spiritual path and more detailed readings, visit donnastrada.com, alcadomini.com, or masonia.com to continue your exploration. The universe is constantly transmitting a steady stream of data directly to us. Its value, however, depends entirely on our willingness to be still and actually listen to what the sky is telling us.